Wake that ass up.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild up here.
We got to get right to the hot topics because guess what? They caught the man that killed the little 13-year-old in Pleasant Grove, y'all.
Like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah. Hot topic.
Powered by 1-800-TRUCK-WRECK.
So, this story got us yesterday about the little 13-year-old that was caught in a crossfire. They now have arrested a 21-year-old man, charged him with murder.
Yeah.
This is so sad because little Malik Tyler was his name, leaving the gas station with two friends when the shooting occurred, two men shooting in different vehicles, and he was caught in the crossfire. Yesterday, Malik's mom and his 12-year-old friend who was with him at the time spoke out yesterday.
Gun violence. Look what happened. My son died here yesterday. This has been a great loss to my family. That was my youngest son. To whomever did this, I pray that you turn yourself in. God has you like he has my child. But you do not know what you took from this family.
I love everybody. Can y'all just shut it down? Please stop the violence. There been too many people getting hurt in Dallas. So just stop it. Love each other.
Y'all, that 12-year-old
yeah, that was sad.
had to see his son had to see his best friend take his last breath. He said that, of course they ran, and he said he ran back to catch up with Malik. He saw Malik drop, and he stayed there with him and watched him take his last breath.
Oh, my God.
That's something a 12-year-old should never have to witness.
And we read these stories, we see these stories each and every day, and the mother was saying that's her youngest son. I have friends whose brothers were killed, and it changes the whole family's life forever.
Oh, I got tears in my eyes listening to that baby.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all what's so sad. I'm really serious now. I'm like, oh, God.
It's a lot.
Not only did those families lose, this little boy, he's 13, but the little 12-year-old who saw it. Can you guys imagine that little boy, his life? Oh, my God. I'm just like, oh, that got me.
All I can think about is I got a 12-year-old godson right now. Him and his friends like to run up to the gas station, walk up to the gas station all the time, and it could be any of them at any given time.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the freaking 21-year-old who his life is blown too.
Oh, my God, yeah.
You've shot and killed somebody.
But wait a minute, the other one is the student from DeSoto.
So
yes,
come on.
The kid Leroy, who just graduated from high school last week, 17 years old, he's killed by his classmate who's 18 years old, who probably is going to have to spend the rest of his life in prison as well because beef that they had at school. They were constantly fighting at school, constantly whooping up on each other.
Yeah.
I don't know who was the aggressor. I'm not here to take sides, but I do know that you have now, in that case, two black men that have lost their lives over some nonsense.
Absolutely.
A week after you both graduated.
Yes. I'm like, y'all, we got to do something about this. We got to figure out what can we do. We had and I talked about this before, where we stopped the music here on the radio station, had a conversation, We
even had the little rally where we went, we went to the
Bishop Omar.
Omni Hotel.
Yes.
But I'm going to keep it all the way real. I know we have these discussions, we have these forums.
But there's no solutions.
There's no solutions, but the people that need to be there to hear this, they're not showing up to that.
No.
They're not.
Nope.
So,
and I think the parents need to get their kids out there and let them hear some of these stories. And sometimes let some of these kids who lost their brothers and sisters and friends tell their story so these kids can hear.
Or let's take it all the way back. When are we taught how to deal with anger?
Yeah.
Nobody tells us how to handle anger, and so we lash out. We think that we have to go to this resort where we're actually shooting at. Because life is stressful, period.
Yeah.
We're never taught how to deal with it.
But in certain, they always say this about in our neighborhoods because it's more of a depressed neighborhood sometimes. They're always saying this, and there is ways where it's not just anger, it's frustration. There's nothing to do. There's this, there's so much.
You don't want to look like no punk.
Right. It's so complex, and complex, but we got to do something about it.
Social media doesn't help either.
No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see. We got to talk about, we're going to switch gears real quick. We got to talk about the game last night. Y'all saw that, right? Toronto actually beat up on Golden State.
I can't believe it.
They went up 2-1 in the series.
No.
Kawhi.
Yep. And
Drake.
2-1. And I don't know if you also saw that Steph Curry did 47 points.
He tried. Look, he's trying his best.
Jay, but I will tell you this, no matter how many points he scores or anything else, anybody see the ratings? They talked about the ratings. Without LeBron there, everybody. Without LeBron, I want you to know.
They didn't say without LeBron. They just said this year.
They said that the ratings are down 25%.
Wow.
You know what I think?
Because of LeBron or because we've been having crazy weather.
I think they should make LeBron like the water boy or something.
Shut up! It's not because of LeBron.
Yeah, they need to do something like that.
LeBron halftime entertainment or something.
Because they got to get these ratings up, you guys. Finally, Hollywood director Ava DuVernay known for directing Selma, Queen Sugar, the new Netflix documentary right now.
How They See Us.
She is upset because she doesn't like when people call her one thing. Take a listen.
Miss Ava, I feel like I need to call you.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Why is that horrible?
Am I that old?
No, see, I knew that was gonna. I knew that was gonna be the thing.
And it's not a respect. Don't give me.
It is a respect thing. I'm from the South. I'm from the South.
Auntie Ava, like
I didn't say
Aunt
auntie. I said
or
Miss Ava. Like when somebody brings the weight that you bring, the importance, the reverence.
Well, I appreciate that, but
you don't like the Auntie Ava situation.
I've been feeling some kind of way about it, like because it popped up like the last year or so. People started calling me that.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
DeDe almost blew up this whole radio station because one of our street team guys put "Hey, Auntie DeDe" on her IG. She almost blocked him.
I was like, hold on, I had to let him know. And let me be honest with you, when I looked at him, I was like, fool, we went to high school together. How are you trying to call me Auntie?
He looks mature. He definitely
I don't like Auntie. Don't call me Miss Lady.
Miss Lady.
I don't like those kind of names.
Hey, Miss Lady. I don't like Queen. Don't call me Queen. That is so corny to me. Queen.
Really?
Yes. And don't call me Miss. Hey, Miss. Hey, Miss.
Ma'am?
Don't call me ma'am either. Like, I'm not my mom. Stop.
I
thought y'all was being petty, but I don't like it either. My oldest daughter calls me Rudy. She's supposed to call me Daddy. And I'll be in the room. She'll be like, Rudy, come here. I'll be like, don't play yourself. Another thing I don't like when DeDe over here, she calls me Caesar from Planet of the Apes.
The body when
I'll look at you.
Caesar's fine. Rudy, Caesar's fine though, ain't he?
But no, when I get the little pouch too, because sometimes I get a little belly too.
You do.
And then one time my niece, it was funny, we was all like playing cards and stuff like that, and we was going back and forth. I thought I was getting her. She was like, well, at least I ain't pregnant. I was like, me either.
Wait a minute.
And the other kids was like, you are Daddy. Yes, Daddy. And I was looking like I was in my second trimester. I was like, hey.
You don't like to be called pregnant?
Yeah, I was sitting there for like 2 days like, she called me pregnant.
I don't like to be called pregnant.
I don't like to be called pregnant.
Get up and get turned up with DeDe in the morning.
We get wild a bit.